Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to be sharing with you a comparison between the Honor Band 6 and the Fire-Boltt Smartwatch BSW001. So both of these watches are available on Amazon at a very attractive price right now. You can get the Fire-Boltt watch at $24.99 and the Honor Band 6 at 3000 on Amazon right now. So I thought of making a comparison between the two of them. I personally have used both of these watches, so I think that I can give you very relevant information regarding the two of them. So I have the Honor Band 6 right here and the Fire-Boltt watch right here. So I have used both of them for over 2 weeks now, and I know the pros and cons about both of them. So that is why I thought of making this video to share with you my experience of using them, so that you can make a better decision as to which one suits your needs the best. So let's get started with the video. So let's begin the display on both of these watches. So the Honor Band 6 has a 1.47-inch AMOLED display, whereas the Fire-Boltt smartwatch has a 1.4-inch TFT display. So regarding the display, I can tell you that the Honor Band 6 has an amazing display, and the screen quality is amazing, and I really loved using that display. Actually, when you go outdoors and all, the sharpness of the screen and the way the colors come up, it's really amazing to use it. The Fire-Boltt smartwatch, don't get me wrong, it's bright enough, it's good, you can see it outdoors, but the thing is that the Honor Band's AMOLED display just beats it miles ahead. So I can say that on a display front, the Honor Band 6 is far ahead of Fire-Boltt smartwatch because of its AMOLED display and the great picture quality that it gives. So in the display section, I think the Honor Band 6 has an upper edge. So now let's talk about the health features on both of these watches, or bands as you may call. So the Honor Band 6 has, in terms of the health features, it has uh, breathing exercises, it has stress monitoring, it has sleep tracking, it has SpO2 monitoring, it has heart rate tracking. On the other hand, this Fire-Boltt smartwatch has sleep monitoring, BP monitoring, SpO2 monitoring, heart rate monitoring. So let me get a bit deeper into these things and try to share with you like the details of these things. So in the breathing exercise within this Honor Band, so it actually times your breathe, and it like shows you when you should exhale and inhale, and it is kind of a good way to meditate. So yeah, it's like a very useful feature currently because of the way people are meditating, and also I think it's a good feature. Coming to the stress monitoring, so the Honor Band 6 has a continuous stress monitoring throughout the day, and it tracks your stress whenever you are not in doing any exercise or you are sitting idle. So it basically gives you a score at the end of the day. So I'll share a screenshot with you regarding how it tracks your stress and all. So I think it's a nifty feature because of the lifestyle that we all have these days. So we can have a good idea like how much stress we are taking, and we can take steps to ensure that we do not take too much stress. So it's a good feature. Then we have SpO2 monitoring. So I think the Honor Band 6 has amazing SpO2 monitoring because it has got continuous SpO2 monitoring support. So throughout the day, whenever you are not doing any exercise per se, you are doing a normal thing and you are sitting idle or on a seat, anything like that, it can track your SpO2 continuously, and it represents that SpO2 in the form of a graph. And I think that is a very nifty feature because SpO2 is something, if it is tracked on a continuous scale, so the data is much more useful. Whereas most of the watches do not give this continuous SpO2 monitoring feature. It is a very high-end feature, but thanks to Honor Band 6, we have it at such an attractive price. So I think it's a very good feature, and also it has continuous heart rate monitoring as well. So the heart rate tracking is very accurate, and it tracks your heart rate throughout the day, so no issues regarding that. And it also has sleep tracking. As we all know, Honor Band 6 algorithm is one of the best in the market, and the sleep tracking in it is really amazing. It tracks minute to minute sleep. It gives you details about deep sleep, light sleep, REM sleep, everything, and it shows it to you on the screen, on the app as well. And the best part about the Honor Band is that most of these things you can actually see it directly through the watch. So for example, heart rate, so it tracks your heart rate throughout the day, and you can actually see the entire data in your on the watch itself. So it has this feature, I can show you. So if you go to heart rate, so as you can see, it will show you a graph sort of a stuff wherein you can actually see your heart rate throughout the day. Whereas in most of the batch watches in these segment, you can actually only see the data at that point of time and not the entire day. So I think the Honor Band has done a great job. And also in the same way, you can see your SpO2 over there and the stress levels, as well as it gives you the sleep data right in the band. So it is really good in terms of showing it you on the display, and I think it's a very good feature that you can actually monitor entire activity through your band itself. On the other hand, on the Fire-Boltt smartwatch, you get tracking of sleep, BP, SpO2, and heart rate. So the sleep tracking is on the I use both of them. So on the Fire-Boltt watch, the sleep tracking was good. It tracks your sleep, but I found out that sometimes when I woke up in the middle of the night, the Fire-Boltt watch did not actually capture that thing, and it assumed that I am still sleeping, but it was not the case. And I was up for a substantial period of time, but still it did not capture that thing. So I think the sleep tracking is not that accurate. Also, just like in the Honor Band, I showed you that you can see the sleep details in like on the band itself. In the Fire-Boltt watch also you can see the sleep details on the band on the watch itself. Coming to the SpO2 monitoring, so yeah, it has SpO2 monitoring, but unlike Honor Band 6, the SpO2 monitoring on the Fire-Boltt watch is not continuous, so it can show you only the instantaneous data, but it does not show the entire day's detail to you on the band itself, and you have to check it on your app on the smartphone. So in that regards, I think the Honor Band 6 is better than the Fire-Boltt smartwatch. Then the heart rate tracking on the Fire-Boltt smartwatch is good, so it tracks the heart rate. But what I found out was that there is a this thing that when you are exercising, I did not think that the Fire-Boltt watch is tracking the heart rate in a very good way, because I use both of these things, and I actually do sprints, and I know my heart rate goes above 140 and 150s. So the Honor Band actually captures those sort of heart rates and shows it to you, and also intimates you as to when you should rest a bit if your heart rate is going too high. Whereas the Fire-Boltt watch, the tracking was not that good. It hardly ever goes above 115 on the Fire-Boltt smartwatch, so I was not at all impressed with that kind of tracking. And yeah, so overall I would say the tracking on the Honor Band 6 is far superior than the Fire-Boltt smartwatch. So yeah, with regards to the health monitoring features, I think the Honor Band 6 is again the winner. So coming to the notifications, so on the Honor Band 6 you can get all the call notifications, messages, etc. on WhatsApp, everything and all. In the similar way on the Fire-Boltt watch as well, you get call notifications and messages as all these things. But in both these bands you can't pick the call. On both these bands you can't actually do a lot of things. You can just see the notification coming and you can just read it. If it is a call notification, you can just dismiss it on the band, but it does not control how the smartphone is ringing or something like that. You can't control that with both of them. So yeah, on the notification fronts, I think both are even, and you can actually read the entire messages. But I feel that the notification management on the Honor Band 6 is a bit better, because you can scroll through the notification and read it, whereas on the Fire-Boltt smartwatch it is displayed in pages, so you have to swipe through. Like if you get a very long message, so what the band does, it divides the message into 3 pages. So to read the message you have to swipe thrice or 4 times to just read the entire message. So I think on the notifications front, the Honor Band 6 is a bit better, but I would say it is even on both the things, because most of the notifications you can just read on both of them, and you can't do much about them. So yeah, I think it's even on that front. Coming to the workout modes, so here I think the Honor Band 6 surpasses the Fire-Boltt smartwatch by miles, because on the Honor Band 6 you can track 80 different modes of workouts, whereas on the Fire-Boltt smartwatch you can only track about 7. So I would say that the Honor Band 6 is miles ahead. Although I would say that mostly the workout modes that are actually useful are bit few. So like 10 or 12 workout modes are the actual ones wherein the all the tracking and all the measurements are done well. All the others are like for show only. But yeah, they track it, they track your activities, but I think mostly it is confined to the top 12, like running and walking, things like that, jumping and all. So all these things they track better. But it is good to have more workout modes so that you can actually go out and track your activities that way. But I would say that in terms of the tracking, the Honor Band 6 is again miles ahead. The sensor on the Honor Band 6 is amazing, and it actually tracks the foot movement very well. So every time you move, you are sure that the Honor Band is not over counting the steps. So I walk a lot in the morning, around I walk around 2 hours, so like 14 to 15,000 steps every day. So I have a pretty good idea that on that kind of a scale, the Honor Band 6 is tracking it really well, because the Fire-Boltt watch is over tracking the steps. It is showing higher number of steps than you are actually walking. So it is kind of a bummer, because it gives you inaccurate data, whereas the Honor Band 6 is giving you better accurate data. So I think over there, the tracking is very good. Also, at the same time, these bands actually take care of measuring your body vitals while you are working out, like heart rate and all. So the Honor Band 6 heart rate tracking while working out is amazing. It actually indicates to you that when your heart rate goes above 160 or 170, so that you can actually tone down a little bit, because it might lead to issues. So that way I think the Honor Band 6 is way better. Whereas the Fire-Boltt smartwatch, the tracking is really horrible. It never ever goes above 110 or something like that. So I think on that front the Honor Band 6 is far superior than the Fire-Boltt watch. Also, the Honor Band 6 has automatic workout detection. So if you wear the watch and start to walk for a long time, so like 5 minutes or so, the band automatically detects that, and it starts tracking you, and it intimates you that yeah, you working out. So if you click on yes, it will basically take the entire 5 minutes data from the past, and it will just add on to it, and your workout will start then and there. Whereas on the Fire-Boltt smartwatch you do not get that kind of stuff. So I think on the workout front, the Honor Band 6 just kills ahead of the Fire-Boltt smartwatch, and I think Honor Band 6 is way ahead on that front as well. So next thing is about the weather tracking. So both of them actually do not have any kind of weather sensors. They actually sync in with your smartphone and display the data to you. But I think the UI, like you can compare the UI on both of them. So I think the Honor Band's UI is way better than the Fire-Boltt smartwatch, because it kind of shows you the it can show you 7 days worth of data once it syncs, whereas the Fire-Boltt smartwatch does not do so. It gives you around like 4 days of data, and include like it gives you 5 days of data including the current day. So I think the Honor Band 6 again has a better advantage over the Fire-Boltt watch. Coming to the music, you can actually control the music on both of these smart bands. So on the Honor Band you can play, pause the music, skip the tracks and control the volume, whereas on the Fire-Boltt watch all you can do is play or pause and skip the tracks. So I think again Honor Band 6 has an edge over here. Next we have features like stopwatch, flashlight, and also both of these things have these features. The Honor Band 6 also has a timer over here. It's good that both of them have these things, but I would say that the flashlight is actually a bit more useful on the Honor Band 6 because of its AMOLED display. It gets really bright and you can actually use it. Don't get me wrong, the Fire-Boltt watch also is very bright and you can like use its flashlight for some tricky situations, but the Honor Band 6's flashlight feature is way better than the Fire-Boltt watch. So coming to one big thing which you all should know, that if you want to track your steps via Google Fit, so on the Honor Band 6 you can't do that because of the trade war between the US and China. So what's happening is that the Huawei is banned in the US right now, and the health app which we have for the Honor Band 6, it's not getting updated on the Play Store. So the last update that we have is have on the Play Store is like way back. I do not even remember the date. It's like 1 year or something like that. They have not updated it since then. And also Google Fit, if you try to connect it to your Google Fit account, it will say that it would say something like there is some malicious data in it and it will not allow you to connect it to your Google Fit. So if you want to, if Google Fit tracking is very important to you, I think you cannot go for the Honor Band 6 because it will not connect with you. On the other hand, the Fire-Boltt smartwatch, it can easily connect with the Google Fit account, so you can track it over there. So finally, comparing the app situation on both of these things. So for the Honor Band 6 we have the health app, whereas for the Fire-Boltt smartwatch we have the DFit app. But I would say that having used both of these things, the interface of the health app is way better because of all the things it can track and the way it displays the data, the details that you can get through it. It's really good. The only con being that you can't update it via the Play Store because of the thing which I told you earlier, that because of the trade war we do not get the updates. So you have to go to the browser and download the APKs from there, and then you can use the latest version. And actually you should use the latest version because most of the features that there are present on the health app are in the latest APK. So you should definitely, if you are buying the Honor Band 6, you should definitely go out and use the one from the Huawei's website. Whereas the DFit app, it's very basic. It gives you all the details and all, but it does not give you like point to point data. Like coming to the summary, I think if the accuracy and the details matter to you the most, I think the Honor Band 6 is far ahead of the Fire-Boltt smartwatch because of the details and the accuracy with which it measures all the data. Also, you can entirely track it. It is actually a kind of a smartwatch only because all the data that is tracked, you can actually see it on your smart band itself. You do not need to go to the phone for everything. Whereas on the Fire-Boltt smartwatch, I think the only reason one should go for it is that if Google Fit data is very important to you, I think in that case the Fire-Boltt smartwatch has an edge because it can connect to your Google Fit account. Other than that, in no way I think it is comparable to the Honor Band 6. The only point of concern over here is that if you are going for the looks as well, like the looks matter to you the most, like you want like a watch design, so I think in that case you should consider the Fire-Boltt smartwatch. Otherwise, if the details, the data and all these things matter to you the most, I think Honor Band 6 is far ahead of the competition right now. Even some of the higher end like 5000 6000 watches, the tracking on the Honor Band 6 is better than them as well. So I can assure you, because I have used these bands for a long time. I even had the Honor Band 4 before and Honor Band 5. So Honor Band 6 I think is just adding on to that. And I think if you want the most accurate data and you want your tracking to be correct, you should definitely check out the Honor Band 6. If you want to purchase either of the smartwatch or band, I have added the purchase links for them in the description box below. You can check them out from right from there. It's the best price you can get and it also helps my channel. So I think that is it for now, and I hope that you like the video. So if you have any doubts regarding any of these bands or watch, you can actually comment down below, or you can also join my Telegram group. The link is in the description below, and you can ask me questions over there and I'll definitely try to help you in that case. And do subscribe to my channel, that if you like to watch my content. I have also posted a video regarding comparison between the S20 FE 5G and the Mi 11T Pro last week. So if you want any other comparisons, you can actually comment down below. I will definitely try to make a video on both on them. And that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching my video, please press the like button, and if you want to watch such content in the future, please press the subscribe button as well. And I'll hope to see you in my next video. So thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.